everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React View channel. So firstly, apologies for being very delayed with this video. So it is the 5th of January whilst I record this video. I have literally just come back from a couple of weeks on holiday in Sri Lanka, had the best time. And so kind of obviously use that as an opportunity to have a holiday rather than necessarily, keeping abreast with everything Eurovision related. So I know the results of Fix 63. I think in regards to my reaction video, my top 10, I made it very clear if Elvana doesn't win that I would be destroyed emotionally, spiritually, physically. And so it is obviously, well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I know she didn't win. Like, I still check Twitter every day, so I know exactly that she didn't win. And so I do know that instead of Elvana, we had, Shane pronounced this right, Shkodra Elektronike. I'm going to go with that pronunciation. So when I listened to them all and when I ranked them, I had Elvana first and I had a Shkodra Elektronike in fourth place, with the kind of understanding that if that got picked for Eurovision, then based on the sound on the studio version, I could understand a path where that could potentially come out of the semi-finals. Like, if Elvana's not going to win, there's something about this song, and particularly before the semi-finals, just before the semi-finals, I was like, there is something about this song which I really, really enjoy. So when it won, there was an interesting response on Twitter. You've got the Elvana fans, stans, which I thought I was part of, who were emotionally distraught, went to Twitter to, communicate all of those feelings. And then I think as a result, some of those unsavory people would then go to town on the one that did win. And I was like, no. Like, I'm gutted Elvana hasn't won. Of course I am. I wanted to continue my Eurovision, authentic Eurovision, genuine, official Eurovision journey with that song. But I genuinely stand by the fact that if this song won, and it did win, then it would lessen the blow. So I actually haven't checked out all the full results, and moreover, I don't know necessarily where some of my other favourites came, and I haven't checked out any of the live performances. I did that deliberately, so when I came to do this, it would be authentic, and maybe by watching this, I'll understand the results a little bit better. So the first thing I need to do is check out the results of Fix 63. It was 63. So it would seem, therefore, juries had put Shkodra Elektronike in first, Elvana in second. And then these two things are confusing, online and SMS, because SMS evidently pulled that across the line compared to Elvana. Okay, interesting. Just looking at the other results, I can see Alice, that was in my, I think, 6th favourite. That came 3rd. Okay, Lorenk came 5th. Then how did Orgessa do? Okay, a bit further down. Okay. All right. So what I want to do now is I just want to check out Elvana's performance before I check out Shkodra's Elektronike's performance. Okay, before this starts, I must say I must have listened to this song in excess of 40 times in Sri Lanka. So part of the journey was going around in a tuk-tuk driven by me. I managed to get us around alive, and we had a boombox, and I tried to make my friend like this song. I tried to kind of push it on him. We listened to this song a lot in Sri Lanka. So she has kept this really long intro in from the studio version, which I did wonder what its purpose was, but evidently it was for this dramatic entrance. Is this entrance necessary? I don't know if it is. I don't want to be critical of this song. I don't want to be critical of Elvana. Is this entry necessary? Just get straight into it. This song makes me very happy. Okay, so the production, I was worried with the orchestra it wouldn't work, but it does work. Don't fall, girl. Bless her. I mean, for me, this is like a high-octane song, right? A lot of people have compared it to like a World Cup anthem, which I'm trying not to do because I feel it would cheapen it somewhat. I think it's better than that. That was like a kind of significant choreographed moment, which for me didn't really match the groove or the beat of the song, right? Like, you know, I want to be off my chair, kind of breaking it down somewhat with her. I just thought she would just go and just like Helena Paparizou it, right? Just like even the choreography so far is slightly underwhelming. I'm saying this in the whole profession of me absolutely loving this song. Just don't think you need artistic choreography with this one. The song isn't artistic. Just go all out. That's better. No, oh no, that's stressing no someday. And they no someday. See, like, stop. Again, I feel I can be somewhat critical because I profess my love for this song. This is so sweet. She's obviously loving life. Love it when an artist looks like they're living their best life. Oh, hold on, mate. This is high octane and it's stopped. I thought, you know, with this song, just, yeah, Chanel slow-mo all over it. And they've got these moments, as I've already identified, that are kind of artistic. The song's not artistic. The song is just in your face, upbeat bop. But bless her heart, she looks like she's loving it. Yeah, what's this? Don't end like that. Oh, Elvana. You know, like, if you, like... Shane, you've said your piece. Look, I like that song. I will continue to love that song. It probably is already my most played song of 2025. Ha ha ha, only been 4 days. For a lover of that song, feels like when I watched Sophia Call, Here to Stay in Benidorm Fest, where I was watching it, but I was like, oh no, this is not what I envisaged. The production sounded good. I was worried about that with the orchestra. Her vocal sounded good, and that's potentially why maybe some of the choreography wasn't kind of just really going for it. Okay, that's out. Let's check out the winner. So, I'm excited to see how they stage this. See, because I knew this one, I deliberately stopped listening to it in Sri Lanka in anticipation of this video. So even those first couple of beats, I'm glad to be, rekindled with this one. There is something about this one. I was listening to a couple of Albanian songs this morning in preparation for this video, and ultimately, from my living memory, more likely than not with Albanian songs at Eurovision, there's always something about them that grips me. I didn't do much research before I reacted to the FIC 63 or whatever, but it was very apparent through their YouTube account or their Instagram account. They weren't necessarily well followed or well supported. So as a result, I don't know how budgets work. I'm assuming, like some song festivals that way, I'm assuming you had to bring some of your own budget to this performance. So obviously Elvana has a career, maybe these guys do. So I can probably foresee that some of her money or record label or producers or financial backers went into that. I'm assuming they don't have that advantage. I might be wrong. Maybe everyone's on a level playing field. I know that's not the case in Serbia. I know that's not the case in Croatia. So I don't know why Albania would be any different. But I do kind of like the fact that this is going to be not in your face, because I'm assuming financially they probably wouldn't be able to do that. I knew this would pop more with the orchestra in comparison to Elvana. See, I haven't listened to this for like 2 weeks, but I must have listened to it quite a lot before I stopped listening to it, because generally know the Shane lyrics, the lyrics I've added to it. Oh, look at her giving a kind of Kate Bush solo moment. freaking love this part of the song. And it's so, you see, this is where I kind of wish there was an orchestra at Eurovision, because having a live orchestra with this string moment, which is my favourite part of the song, just elevates this. This is giving me more excitement, shall we say, than Elvana. Now that took a lot for me to say. That took a lot for me to say. This one's more intriguing. This one is more interesting. And I feel, I don't know what happens here on in, because Albania tends to send big people that I'm assuming come from some financial backing. I don't want to keep saying that. I don't know what these guys have. And as a result, I don't know the kind of deep pockets that the Albanian broadcaster have either. But like, there is so much potential with this song in regards to staging. And yeah, time and time again, we're getting more countries just going away from a traditional sound and just sending a sound that is generic. And this is why I love Albanian Eurovision, because they try not to do that. And I feel that's always its advantage. But some people might say that means it is capped in the final. Because yeah, when they get to the final, they do struggle. Right, enjoying. And like I said, I wish there was an orchestra now at Eurovision for this song. See, it's cool. It's different. But a Shane accessible different. Like, I listened to this. I've said this to other songs in the past, like this song is different, or I think this song will do well. In the full knowledge, I know I'm not going to listen to it. Like, I'm excited to re-listen to this song after this reaction video. I was going to wonder I was wondering when you were going to chime in. She's been doing everything. He's intense. Okay, so you remember the brother, with the family from Albania 3 years ago. They were very good with the camera angles in regards to the brother. I noticed that. The brother didn't have much spotlight on him. And I remember after the national final thinking, they'll sort that out at Eurovision. They just won't highlight him. You can do wonderful things with cameras. But that was intense. She's selling this. She's selling this. I like this one. As I said, if Elvana wasn't going, this going lessens the blow for me. And it's more interesting. Look, I know they're a band, but I'm voting for this because of her. And even though it's self-choreographed, like I said, there was moments in Elvana so that this does not fit. This is disjointed. Just lose it like Chanel. And then this one, even though it's self-choreographed, fits the song. Okay, this is going to mean nothing at the moment, but it's still worth saying. That's my favourite song selected so far. I really like this song, but like I said, historically, if you go through my previous kind of top 10 or whatever of past Eurovisions, Albania tend to feature quite highly. There's something about the songs from Albania that I'm drawn to. And this was the first year that I properly followed FIC and listened to them all. So I was a bit more invested in this national final. And the fact that this has come out as the victor, I'm happy with it. Look, Twitter's an interesting playground for a lot of voices. And obviously now it's run by thou that shall not be named. It really is a place for freedom of speech. So people really go for it. And there is a lot of kind of negativity around this song. And I think it's because people are disappointed that Elvana didn't win. I get that. I thought I was one of those people. But after seeing her performance and now watching this and not having listened to this for 2 weeks and now watching and listening to it thinking, frickin' now I've missed this song. I'm happy with this result. I'm happy. There was other songs that had they'd won, I would have been bitterly disappointed. But I just think that there's a lot of potential with this song. Again, I don't know where the money's going to come from, because if you think about songs in the past from Albania, they've been elevated by staging because that's come from the artists themselves. I don't want to speak for them. They might have lots of money. But I feel that there is a lot of potential with this song. And like I said, if you think about the last few years, we really are kind of drying out of songs that have a cultural flair, a cultural edge, ethnic bops. So that already gives the song an advantage, and it's really interesting. I'm intrigued. I actually really like this. I don't think it needs a revamp. Albania is also a song that likes to come with a revamp. I don't think that this needs it. I can't hear anything in this song that I don't particularly like. So I hope they don't revamp it. Oh my gosh, I hope they don't put it in English either. That's something that they've done in the past to their detriment. So I think keep the song, keep it in Albanian, Shane. Can't wait to see, because yeah, they've teamed up in the past with pretty big producers, stage producers at Eurovision. Again, I don't know where that money comes from. So I hope this is staged right, and I feel this could do well. But like I said, I can't work out on Twitter whether the Marmite response, i.e. some people loving it, some people hating it, is a result of Elvana, which obviously when we get to Eurovision, the average person watching it doesn't know who Elvana is. They don't know who the alternative was. So that's almost moot. But yes, but more importantly, I'm curious to I'm curious to know what you guys think. Please do let me know in the comments what you think. Was this the right result? Do you like this song? How do you think Albania is going to fare in Eurovision 2025? Please do inform me in the comments below. And if you're still here and you haven't subscribed or followed my channel, please do. Please do support it. Please like the video and all that stuff that other people say. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.